Hey guys, Aaron with Poppleton Nav Leather and Crafts. Yesterday I cut out a bunch of t-shirts and covers for a small batch of wallets. I'm going to probably end up doing around 20. But I'm going to show you how I dye multiple at once. Obviously, you know, I've got this butcher paper I lay out. Then these I'm going to do black, and then I'm going to show you dip dyeing with my light brown. This is actually this is Feebling's alcohol dye. It's not the pro dye. If you use it straight, it's going to dry out your leather. Let's see here, like some of my busted ones. Like this wallet, I did with it just straight, and I actually had to add a bunch of neat's feed oil just to make it soft, but it shrank up. Like this should be like almost a ½ inch taller, and same on the side as well. So if you go onto their website, Feebling's website, there's a recipe with you add neat's feed oil to it. I can't really remember the recipe. It's like, I think it's like 6% dye to, what would that be, 94% neat's feed oil. I thought it was a little heavy on oil, but it works all right. But anyway, let's get started. Got this loaded up with black, so we're just gonna come in, and this will probably, we'll do a couple coats. Now go ahead and flip them over. Now let's do really like going back. Except for key fobs. All right. Then I go ahead and flip them over, and then I'll just do really light coat on the back, except for the key fobs. Alright, and as far as dip dyeing, it's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so I made the mistake that tub that I just dipped all these in was straight dye. So I immediately soaked them with some neat's feed oil and see if they'll turn out. Usually it'll turn really hard and shrink up a bit with that straight dye. But we'll see. I found this is the mixed stuff I've got. I'll show you sponge dyeing as well on this next batch. But also, once the dye dries, I like to come back with a little neat's feed oil. Just soften the leather up, and especially with black, so I don't have to put as many coats on, because neat's feed oil actually darkens the leather. You can do this ahead of time too, but what I'll do is put a nice light coat of neat's feed on here, and then I'll let it dry, let it soak in, probably overnight before I put some sealant on. A lot of people don't put their sealant on. I put a light coat of sealant before I start assembling, because when I first started making wallets, I had a problem with the dye leaking out on the cards and stuff. I think a lot of that had to do with using a dauber and so much dye in the leather. But just a habit I picked up, and then I'll finish up with a nice hefty coat once I've got it all put together. Here, let me show you, like, here's before the neat's feed oil, and then here's after. It really darkens it up a little bit, and I think it even evens out the dyeing. All right, here's the right dye. This stuff you can go kind of heavy too, since it's got so much oil. With this recipe though, you're gonna have to allow quite a bit more time for drying. So this is light brown. This is what I mixed, and this is straight dye. This is what would be considered light brown. This is how it's supposed to look when you use that recipe. Big difference. Like if you were to get pro dye light brown, this is about what color it would be. That's all the dyeing I'm gonna do for this batch wallet. I've still got a bunch more, but I'm also waiting on some other dyes. I ordered a bunch of different dyes. So right now I'm just working with black, light brown, mahogany. I do have blue and red. The blue turns out really nice for wallets. It's royal blue. But the I ordered ox blood, honey, a blue jean color, coffee, and something else. But I want to wait. I want to see what those look like before before I do all those. So I'm just going to put all these together. I may add that to this video. I'm not sure. But I just kind of wanted to show you how I dye in batches. I prefer the airbrush. Right now I only have 2 bottles because I want to keep the bottle the same color in each bottle. I mean, I could clean them out, but I think I got 10 bottles coming in, and then I'll just have a designated bottle for each dye. That way I can just switch them out as need be. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. Leave a comment, have any questions about anything, how I do anything, if I'm doing something wrong, so on and so forth. Let me know. Thank you.